Back to Good Morning Football. What a great show it was today. We even hit the streets of New York, and we kicked it with a legend for the Detroit Lions, Herman Moore, and this is how it went.
Since you got the gloves on, we're going to show people why you were so dominant in that 50-50 ball. And what 50-50 ball is, there's a receiver and there's a DB. We both have a 50-50 chance of going and getting this rock. We came off of highlights early in the show teasing you were going to be here, and we see you up in the air going and getting the ball like we're seeing right now. So this is what I want you to do, is show us the subtleties. Is it the eyes, the hands, the body, while a DB is sitting there trying to throw you off from the catch?
Kyle, you be quarterback here.
All right, here we go.
You sure you want him throwing the ball?
Yes. Yeah, he looks like a young Andre Ware.
We'll say the quarterback is right here. Right. Now, if the end zone is in front of us and you know this fade is coming, what are you thinking right now at this point when you have a DB trying to grab your hand and trying to push your hip?
Right here, all you got to do as a receiver, you got to put your arm right in here. I learned this from Michael Irvin.
Okay.
You got him right here, and you got to give him a solo little bump, and then the ball comes off, boom, highest point. And then you got to keep it up here, and you got to get it away from him. A lot of guys, we called it like more of a read fade, right?
Okay.
So if I'm on top of you here, the ball's up here, right? Ooh, okay. Right? It's going to be like that.
Okay, so what if I'm right here on top of you?
If you're on top of me, it's just going to be behind the back. It's going to be here, and it's a little subtle boom. That's it. I mean, that was a little bit of a push, but I can get away with that. But
I'm get away with that.
Listen, it's the read fade. If teams will do this, quarterback, if the receiver's on top, then you just got to lead him, right? If he's beating me here, it's just back shoulder fade. Man, we ran that to the science.
We've had Herm, we've had Rice, we are on fuego right now, guys. But sometimes as we go into Week 10, football games can be a refuge, an escape from your everyday life. And I think we need it right now. Last night, I'm standing in my kitchen, and I'm eating Halloween candy. I'm eating Nerds, shooting them back, okay? And I got the Amazon music player going, and as I'm throwing back shots of Nerds, all of a sudden I hear Boy George singing about how there won't be snow in Africa this Christmas. It plays it, and it's the first week in November. There's this whole industry now about playing Christmas music earlier and earlier, and it drives me crazy. This Sunday, I'm going to turn to one game to get away from that. I'm going to turn off the music. My game's going to be Vikings versus Cowboys. I'm way into that, and I ask you guys, is there something in the early onset holiday attack that you want to escape from by watching a football game? Because it's coming earlier and earlier. What do you got, P. Strikes?
Yeah, the thing that always, it doesn't bother me per se, but it's something that right away you start hearing not only the music.
What do you got?
But you have the specialty drinks, the specialty this, and I love all of it. I love all the famous
candy cane garnish.
I love all the lattes. I love all the peppermint stuff. Can we wait till December? Do we have to do it now?
It's almost October they're doing it.
Because it's a lot. It's a lot.
I was covered in silver. I was the Lombardi Trophy. I walked in from here to NFL Films to stop and get something to drink, and it came in a holiday cup. That's not okay.
Is that true?
Yes, that is not okay. I'm all for capitalism.
Yeah.
Decorate the store is fine. Not that.
I'm going to have to disagree.
Not that.
Okay. All right, Nate.
I want that eggnog. I'm like Tyrone Biggums. I walk to the grocery store, I'm like, hey, y'all got that eggnog? I'll do anything. They're like, no, sir, we don't get the eggnog till closer to Thanksgiving. But, I'm all about that.
You're telling me that Kirk versus Dak would not take you away from the eggnog? You're going to choose the nog, burning it on a spoon? Come on, Nate.
Can I go one further? You're in July. You're at one of your Vegas pool parties you talk about, sitting there with all your friends, and someone serves you eggnog. You're drinking that in July?
Well, I'm lactose. You don't want those problems at the
No, I don't.
But I'm just saying, I want the eggnog right now.
You have no problem with walking outside right now where we are in the city and seeing like Christmas trees and things up holiday.
I'm okay with
cracker stuff. Come on, really?
Who do I work with?
None of that.
Rub the pum-pum, Nate. You know what, Nate? Because I know how you roll. You're probably one of these people who gives your wife a car with a bow on it and make it a December to remember. It's not even December. Now, how many times have you probably give your kids the same thing, dude? For me, I love Boy George. I love George Michael. I'd much rather have Dak versus Kirk and escape this week. This is the game. It's a morbid song,
the game?
This is the game.
Seattle's got a pretty good game on deck.
Seattle, San Francisco's good. I'll tell you a sneaky good game this week that I'm excited for. Arizona, Tampa Bay, two big offenses. Bruce Arians versus Kingsbury.
Trace, what are you talking about?
I feel like that's going to be like 55 to 52. Okay. It's just a shootout.
Okay. Shrakes just went Cardinals-Bucks.
I love that game.
You never done the bow on the car thing? I've never done it.
No. I don't drive. I don't even own a car.
Nate's like, yes, I've done it.
I haven't done it, but it's a good move.
It's happening. Hey, we'll see you tomorrow as we kick off Thursday Night Action. Chargers and Raiders. Good morning.